I'm gonna tell you why Rainwater mad at Most Hated. Rainwater is mad at Most Hated because Most Hated is calling him out on this shit. Because uh Rainwater said he didn't know where Mo 3 was at. Right? He didn't know where he was. He knew he even got on the live and said he knew he knew that he was with the girls, but he didn't know where he was at. Now y'all remember I said I didn't watch Rainwater's first interview. Y'all remember I said that? Okay, cool. Then look, I'm finna play it for you so you can see. This is what Rainwater said in that interview. Watch this shit. This shit funny as hell. This shit really tripped me out. I was like, I thought Mo 3 didn't tell him where he was at. Watch this shit, y'all. This is what Rainwater said in that first interview. I'm finna play it for you. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah.
So he's like, I'm finna go home. I'm finna go to my condo downtown. I said, I bet. I called him that night. He said, I'm finna go to Duncanville.
Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear what he said? Did y'all hear what Rainwater said? Do y'all remember when I said I did not watch Rainwater's first live? I just watched it this morning. Rainwater said that Mo 3 told him he was coming downtown to his condo, but then he was going to Duncanville.
So he's like, I'm finna go home. I'm finna go to my condo downtown. I said, I bet. I called him that night. He said, I'm finna go to Duncanville.
So Rainwater, you knew where the boy was. You knew where he was at, and now you getting on the internet telling people you didn't know where he was at.
You ain't the last person that knew Mo 3 location.
I never knew what highway he was on. I just knew where. I just knew.
Yes, no. Fuck that.
I never knew what highway he was on.
Streets. Listen, dog. Fuck
no, I never knew what highway he was on.
No, man, shut the fuck up, nigga.
I know. But look,
listen,
look,
no highway, no street. I'm asking you a yes or no question. Are you the last person that knew the location of where 3 was?
No, because I didn't know what location he was at. Because I would have went to him.
How is you the last nigga to talk to him when the shooting finna happen? So Rainwater, you got some explaining to do, my nigga. You knew where the boy was coming from. You talking about it's all kind of free ways to come.
Listen, you're not from Dallas, so you don't know it's 3 different highways he could have took to get to downtown. So when I kept on saying 3, where you was at? Where you at? I never knew where he was at. So no, I did not know where 3 was at because I would have been there. You know what I'm talking
about? Right.
The only freeway coming from there is 45 and 67 from Duncanville to 35, my nigga. And that's the only way he was coming. Through 35, fool. So you out here knowing. And then I watched the whole interview. You made that interview about you, nigga.
Let me tell you like this. Sometimes I used to hear a lot of people say, if Mo 3 wasn't with Rainwater, Mo 3 didn't need Rainwater because he was gonna blow regardless. But nobody, if that was the truth, why nobody else ever committed with him? I'm saying he opened up a bigger door with his death. Opened up a bigger door for me. You know what I'm saying? So it was just motivating though. I couldn't believe people doubted me like that. Like, what he gonna do now? He lost Mo 3.
You kind of dog Mo 3 a little bit.
When I first met 3, 3 was real selfish a little bit to people around him. I go from a nigga who live out people and live from apartments and cars. That nigga was real cheap, like cheap. Like, you know.
Stained water. You got some motherfucking explaining to do, cuz. I might want to beat you up. Because, nigga, you lied. You lied to the bloggers. You lied to everybody. I sat there and watched you lie to everybody and say you didn't know where he was at.
You ain't you the last person that knew Mo 3 location?
I never knew what highway he was on. I just knew where. I just knew.
Listen, yes, no. Fuck that
I never knew
highway.
what highway
Fuck
was
them
on.
streets. Listen, dog. Fuck the
No, I
world.
never knew what highway is on.
No, man. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I know.
And Mo 3 told you where he was going. My nigga stain water, fam. You got the answer to that, brother.
What's up with it, bro? Yeah.
Nah, yeah, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm alright, bro. Yeah, I'm alright.
All right, man. I'm talking to the universe, man. I listened to that first interview you had where you was like Mo 3, brought a lot of y'all to a higher power to God, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff been tugging on my spirit, you know what I'm saying, just to check on you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Nah, I'm glad. I appreciate you for that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you for that, cause yeah, three situations. Let me know, man. This shit ain't guaranteed.
Yeah. Well,
This the first Christmas. This the first Christmas we not on the road.
yeah.
In 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So man, yeah, everything's straight, bro.
Well, look,
I
check
appreciate
this
you
out.
though, bro.
Now, check this out. I'm gonna shoot you my number, man, and I'm gonna check on you. I ain't too far from the city. I'm about an hour outside the city limit. But yeah, man, I think everybody need to leave Rain alone, man. Or you piss me off.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. That's some
Yeah.
real shit. Appreciate it,
Hey,
bro.
I'm gonna shoot that
Yeah.
to you in a minute, man. Get out the way. Safe out there.
All right, you too, bro. Happy
Yeah.
holidays.
I think the universe was right, you hear me? Hey, universe don't lie. Yeah. Trap House, he asked me, Trap House and the other guy asked me, what did I think about Rainwater?
So you just did that? You just put that in my inbox for fun?
What'd you say?
You just put that in my inbox for fun?
Nah, you got a different mentality on understanding. You just
But I'm saying though, why you tell me to change the narrative? My opinion is my opinion. How I view it is how I view it. Same way you do.
Nah, you do what you want to do. You know we talked through all that other stuff, but you did whatever you want to do, man. That's all on you, Chief.
So what, you done got paid off for something to change your mind?
I ain't get paid no nothing.
What happened to you? Cause shit, you didn't tell me to change the narrative. Like, what's up?
I wasn't telling you to change the narrative. I sent you a link, and I just said change the narrative. That's it, man.
And my thing was his character. You feel what I'm saying? Not so my first response was not that he was involved, but his character, even doing an interview after the funeral. Like, you a manager. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is before I got into I just watched his interview with that guy this morning. This is what Rainwater said in that interview. Watch this shit. This shit funny as hell. This shit really tripped me out. I was like, I thought Mo 3 didn't tell him where he was at. I hadn't even watched the interview. Just like everybody else, I'm just listening to what you were saying. Remember when he got on the live
I'm
with
saying
you?
it ain't just me, it's the world. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it was just me and everybody like you tripping this, the majority rules.
Well, I kind of listened to him talk. You feel what I'm saying throughout the interview. And he kind of dogged Mo 3 a little bit. So yeah, stain water. you got some motherfucking explaining to do, cuz. I might want to beat you up. Rainwater, he don't really, I wouldn't say that he's not just chiseled out, like he just don't talk too professional. You understand what I'm saying? So how he was presenting himself, he was, I mean, you know, you can just tell like he ain't the best speaker. You feel what I'm talking about?
Okay, so how about this location thing that he claimed he never knew where 3 was?
Okay, now when I listen to you and Rain go back and forth, right? When you were questioning him, it was kind of hard to like piece it all together. But when he said to you, I never knew where he was only saying he never knew where he was when he was on the bridge. He didn't know that. The only freeway coming from there is 45 and 67 from Duncanville to 35, my nigga. And that's the only way he was coming. Through 35, fool. Because when I watched the interview this morning, I was like, well, damn, you said that 3 was going downtown to the condo, and then he told you he gonna be in Duncanville. Because remember when y'all went back and forth about there's different highways and all that other stuff.
Listen,
So
you're not from Dallas, so you don't know it's 3 different highways he could have took to get to downtown.
So and this is me not watching the first interview. The only freeway coming from there is 45 and 67 from Duncanville to 35, my nigga. And that's the only way he was coming. Through 35, fool. So in my mind, when I heard y'all going back and forth, I was like, well, you just said you ain't know. You said you knew where the girls was at, but you ain't know where he was at until I watched the interview. You kind of dog Mo3 a little bit. Chasing a little bit.
Okay, now, okay, see, Duke, I thought you was gonna come on here and keep it 100, but I'm a real nigga, so I'm gonna tell you why you on the live. It's starting to seem like ever since old boy and them called your brother, whoever that was, you start rekindling a lot of your statements. You're calling Rain, you calling Rainwater, saying I want to give you my number and all this other stuff. But at the same time, you inboxed me 7 o'clock this morning and said Rainwater lying. He knew what the hell 3 was. Like you playing both sides, and I can't do that with that. So
I said that you right. I hadn't watched the video, dog. That man, I sent that to you before I even watched the video.
I actually believe you sent that to me after the video because apparently
no, I didn't. You can't say that. I'm telling you, I figured out what he was saying to you when y'all were arguing.
Well, Duke, I'll tell you what I figured out. I think they spooked you. I think they shook you.
No, can't nobody spook me, man. It's just you niggas ain't even from the city, and you niggas just want information. Y'all just want views and clout, fam. That nigga ain't had no part of this shit.
Let me ask you a question, man. We want views and clout, but at the same time, you snitch on the real alleged shooter. Then you turn around.
I'm speaking up for my community. So what? I'm speaking up for my community.
Okay,
I'm speaking my state.
I can't have no compromise.
Yeah, leave Rainwater alone. Stop clout chasing, fam.
Stop clout chasing,
bitch
you
ass
clout
nigga.
chasing, man. This not
stop clout chasing,
no,
bitch
you
ass
clout
nigga.
chasing, man. You a scary ass
stop
nigga.
Clout chasing.
They pump you and pull your cord. I called you, and now you scared.
I say, let me tell you something, nigga. That Rainwater shit, bro. Let that shit go, nigga. Let that Rainwater shit go, nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna let it go. Let that Rainwater shit go, nigga. You dig? Let it go, fam. That shit ain't about shit. Let that Rainwater shit go, nigga. You heard me?
Ain't nobody called me.
Last night,
ain't nobody called me, fam.
Ever since he called your
ain't nobody.
brother,
I got my own mind. I'm my own man, fam. I'm from Dallas, Texas. You not?
No, you're not.
From
no,
here.
you're not.
You not from
They say
here.
you from Memphis.
You
they
not
say you
from
Memphis.
here.
The dude say you from
Memphis.
You was clout chase. Get your ass off my line,
1036 Mafia. 1036 Mafia. Ask me if I'm from over there. Bitch ass nigga, stop cloud chasing. Leave Rainwater alone, bitch nigga.
Bro.
He talked to Rainwater. And what I understood was Rainwater didn't know where he was at when they was arguing. But when I watched the video earlier in the morning, the first interview that he ever did, Mo3 had told him he was going to the condo, and then he was going to Duncanville. Now, when you talk to me, I never watched that video. You understand? So when I went back and realized what Rainwater was saying when he said he didn't know where he was at, he was only saying to Hated Blogger he didn't know where he was at on the bridge. Not that he didn't know where he was coming from. So when after I watched that video, I hit Most Hated and I said, Rainwater knew where he was coming from. You right. He knew where he was coming from because that's what that nigga was arguing. He was arguing where you knew where he was coming from. But you tried to say in the live while Rainwater was on there that he didn't know where he was at. As in, he didn't know that he was in Duncanville. So, you know, Most Hated, he just tried to confuse that situation and you can't do that shit. I sense.
End of the day, bro, with all this change the narrative talk, I'm minding my business talk, don't pick and choose what you're going to do that with, bro. If you're going to do it all the way around. And watch the narrative that you paint too, bro.
No. I already, like I said, I already came to grips with everything that's going on. And that nigga ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
That's your opinion. And my opinion is as such. What I told you my opinion was. And that's that change the narrative shit. That's what really got me perplexed.
I don't care, fam. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's what got me perplexed is that change the narrative shit, bro.